thrilled with the depth of this team. I think we have a very deep team. I think you've seen in the 3 preseason games, our bench has outplayed our opponent's bench each time, and that's exciting. We've got 2 rookies who are really wise beyond their years, and then we've got some other young players who are really starting to figure things out, and we got a lot of depth through the veteran additions. So I'm excited about the overall quality of the roster. All we're doing is looking at different options, different combinations. Chris has been amazing every day of camp, just asking great questions, trying to fit in. He just wants to win. He wants to be part of something special, and he wants to win. And I've told him we need him to be himself. He's trying to fit in. Sometimes we just need him to go take 4 mid-range jumpers in a row if the defense is playing a certain way. So that's what we're searching for, is just the comfort zone for him and for us, and we're looking at different ways to get there.
You went with your big guys down the stretch. Obviously, they went with their big guys down the stretch. Was that just a game where you knew you were going to play your guys like that? You wanted that kind of competitive level at the end?
Yeah, I mean, we had targeted this game as the one where we'd get our main guys up in the 30-minute range, and Friday we won't play them as much, but this was a game we wanted to ramp it up and get their conditioning level up, and the guys obviously did a great job, down the stretch. It's fun having Chris Paul down the stretch to get us organized, and always fun to watch Steph do what he does. So great finish. We got to do things a lot better. We sent him to the foul line 22 times in the second half. We did great job in the first half, everything we've been working on, defending without fouling, and then we got away from that in the second. So it was not the ideal game, but fun to win and great finish.
You kind of mentioned it there, but what was it like down the stretch? First time with Chris, like you said.
Yeah, it's just it's fun to see Chris get us organized. He I think makes Steph's off-ball stuff better because wherever he goes, Chris will get him the ball. And so they had a couple plays where, Steph was getting top locked and he had to make a back cut. And I think one of the threes on the left wing when he pump faked, Chris got him the ball in perfect rhythm. And Chris is just, he's been doing this forever. He thrives down the stretch. He hit some big shots for us, 9 assists. I mean, that's who he is.
Between JK, Trayce, and Dario, what did you like about what you got out of your front court production tonight?
Yeah, it was so fun to see Trayce out there as a rookie, going against an all-star center in Sabonis. What a great experience for him. And he was terrific, just the rebounding, the scoring, rolling to the rim, giving us that lob threat. And then defensively, he battled. They're giving him the rookie treatment. The refs are. He's picking up a lot of fouls that look a little questionable to me, but he's so coachable. He has a great foundation underneath him. Understands just how to play basketball. He played 125 college games, so he just comes to us a much more finished product than most rookies these days. So. Fun to watch, and then Dario is he's going to change our team with the threat that he provides as a shooter, DHO guy, and he's just such a smart player.
Steve, going back to Chris, outside of the closing minutes, and I know you don't have your full team healthy right now, so it might be a little bit different. But just what do you like about having him be able to organize that second unit and be the floor general conductor with that group?
Well, I mean, we're talking about one of the all-time greats at the point guard spot. So I like everything about it. He's just smart and tough and understands the value of every possession, and he makes everybody better just because he understands their strengths and how to play to them.
Coming into this one, you said you didn't really have a second unit locked in yet, but after, you said you wanted to look at that today, tonight in tonight's game. You saw Trayce out there. You just spoke highly of him. Dario seemed as a bit of a deterrent around the rim on defense. Do you have a better idea of that second unit now, or what that lineup will look like?
Not quite. I mean, this helps for sure, but nothing is close to set in stone. No Draymond, no Loon. So the front court was entirely different tonight. We'll get a feel over the first few weeks of the season, but for now we're just kind of giving everybody a chance to play, seeing what we have, and trying to piece it together.
How much were you looking forward to? You're sending your guys back in, so you're down. There's going to be energy trying to come back with this crowd. To have a preseason, in the preseason finish like this. Was that just fun to watch? And what do you think your guys gained from that?
Yeah, it's actually been great for us to, overtime last game, close game in LA, the game before that. So to have 3 straight games where so many guys had to feel crunch time and have to execute during those moments and to come through, those are really great experiences. Bigger picture wise, like I said, too many fouls, too many turnovers, and we'll look at the tape. We got plenty to improve upon, but it's fun watching this team grow. Thank you, guys.
Trayce, how would you describe your duel Sabonis tonight?
It was a lot of fun. Being able to go against a talent like that on this stage at home, getting my first start, just soaking it all in, playing with the teammates that I have. It was a great experience, and credit to Sabonis. He's a great player. He's an all-star. But just being out there and competing. So,
what lessons do you take from tonight?
The biggest lesson I take is just enjoying the process. I mean, I found out this morning that I was going to start, so just always being ready to have your name called and just playing with my teammates, the vets. Shout out to Rudy, Draymond, CP3, Steph, just helping me even in shoot around earlier today, being in the right spots, knowing what to do out on the floor, and I just got to keep stacking it and building off of those moments.
Early on, it seemed kind of like this was a preseason game. It kind of seemed first 3 quarters as if, wins and losses don't matter. We're really just strategizing. But then there was a spark towards the end of the fourth. It was like, no, we're not going to lose this one either. Was there some type of conversation in that timeout or after that challenge that really just changed the momentum for you guys?
I just think that even from the playoffs, watching it last year on TV, there's a little bit of a rivalry going on. And it's a fun basketball or fun teams to play against each other. And so just seeing them once the fourth quarter started, they started to get a little bit chippy. It started playing a little bit harder. But at the end of the day, we don't want to lose, even in preseason. The coach is talking about just stacking stuff and winning the margins and doing stuff of that nature. And so that's what we did tonight and found a way at the end.
Trayce, if you don't mind me asking, I'm going back to your Big Ten days. You got a chance to see Keegan Murray out there pretty
Absolutely.
soon. You're going to see his brother Chris up in Portland. Just want to know, what was your thoughts about playing against him tonight, and did you guys have any discussions or anything like that?
Yeah, Keegan's a great player. The moment that stands out to me is just 2 years ago in the Big Ten tournament, he had 30 and he was 8 for 10 from the 3-point line, and that's when I kind of knew that it was time for him to go on. And so, but just being able to play against him again, they were at the free throw line. He asked me how the transition was, how I was doing. So yeah, but it was great to compete against him, and he had a really, really good game.
Trayce, you threw down a lob from Klay in the game tonight. You don't see Klay too much as the lob guy right there.
Yeah.
Just kind of take me through that play.
Just trying to screen and get him open, and then obviously Steph, Klay, CP3, they all draw help, and just always being ready to jump and go get it. And so he kind of threw it up, and I didn't know if he was going to bounce pass or then he just threw it at the rim and then just finishing through contact. And So.
I saw Draymond kind of talk to you after a foul that you were called on down to the sidelines. What's he been like as a mentor and kind of you soaking in all the knowledge from him?
He's been great, especially just tonight. He gave me a lot of pointers before the game on how to guard Sabonis and what he does really well and what works against him. And so I thought I did that in the first half pretty well. And then the second half kind of got a little tired, lethargic, and did some things that he didn't tell me. But at the end of the day, he's been great for me and helping me through this transition.
How do you manage the rookie whistle?
I mean, at the end of the day, it is what it is. I remember against LA, I went out there 4 fouls in like 2 minutes. Probably got him twice. And the other 2, I was just like, all right, this is just what's happening. But coach came up to me kind of smiling and saying, they're just screwing the rookie. So you just got to deal with it. But at the end of the day, just play through it, play hard. So. Yeah, exactly. I probably do, honestly. Thank you.